some point in everyone's life, you ask yourself, why am I here? What am I doing? What is my purpose?
To Terrence, what's going on?
Like for me right now, I'm kind of just focused on like my future and where I want to go, what I want to be and stuff. Like my ultimate dream is to play football or honestly just make money, a good amount of money to support my family and hopefully retire my parents by the time I'm 27. That's my goal. That's where my head's at right now. So right now I'm not working for myself. I work for everyone outside of myself. Because I feel like that would make me happy. What about you guys?
Well, for me, yesterday actually, I got in a car accident.
Oh.
You okay?
I'm gooch, like, thank the Lord I'm alive, you know what I mean? But I did fuck up my car, and, it definitely got me asking, like, should I be changing some stuff? Because my life could have ended. I should switch my stuff around, switch my life around. Like, what? Holy shit. I gotta think about some things. What am I doing here?
Me? I'm just taking a day by day. Just getting through the day. That's what I'm doing right now.
Day by day. You don't got any like goals?
I mean, I want to be a nurse, so like that's my goal. But right now in my life, I'm just taking it day by day. Just trying to get through each day.
And there's also that day by day. You
I'm vibing.
vibing.
That sounds
to the song
familiar.
near me.
Wait, Family Matters? I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
Day by day?
But for you though, what's going on with you?
I don't know. I feel like it's same schedule every day. Schoolwork.
Yeah.
So like you, I'm taking it day by day.
Definitely.
I'm not really doing anything for myself right now. It's all for bigger picture. Yeah. Kind of sucks though. But
Everything is like routine right
Yeah.
now.
Later, right?
It seems like our lives are very routine. Like I don't know about how like it is for you guys, but like I go to work, go to school, sleep, do homework. It's literally in the same order every day. The only thing that might change is I may have hung out with a friend or two for like an hour or so, but other than that, my day is the same thing every day.
it's kind of hard to like keep striving for that purpose when it's like same routine.
Distractions, things get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you find yourself lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to keep any focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know where you were trying to go
Yeah.
anymore. I know that's how it was for me for a short while. Like everything just seemed so routine that I found myself like off track with what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. And it wasn't just until recently, like probably my freshman year of college, I like got back on track of like where I wanted to go. And I lost sight of that probably my senior year in high school.
Yeah. Definitely gotta remind yourself what you're doing and why you're doing it constantly.
Very true. Very true.
What's
What's your
purpose?
purpose? The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. British philosopher Alan Watts. I don't believe that we have a purpose in life. I believe that we're put on this earth to just reproduce and live our lives until we die. I don't believe that we have a purpose of being happy or to find our soulmate or to get married or to go to college or have a certain job. I just think that we're put on this earth to just live our lives.
The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Said by artist Pablo Picasso. I believe my purpose in life is to achieve my goals, whatever they happen to be, doing what I think I'm good at, doing it for the rest of my life. I feel like that's what everyone else should do too. If you do something that makes you happy, you should do it for the rest of your life.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is. If it makes you happy and it doesn't hurt anyone else, then I think you should pursue it.
The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. By Fyodor Dostoevsky. I think I have a similar standpoint to Erin. She said that we don't have a purpose in life, but like the quote said by Fyodor, whatever his name is, we have to find our purpose or give ourselves a purpose type of thing. You know, we don't really, there's no way to find out for sure if whatever purpose that we might have is really our purpose. We just have to give it to ourselves, and we just have to believe it ourselves. It's up to us on what we want to do and how we want to live.
The purpose of our lives is to be happy, said by famous Buddha, Dalai Lama. Bam. I feel like the purpose of life is to be happy, and for those around you to be happy. Like me personally, I do things for people other than myself. Like I want to do well for my mother and for my father and for my future kids, so that they don't have to worry about the things I worry about, and in turn that will make me happy, and you know, just overall, just everything will be good for them, and they can have things that I never had, and yeah.
I believe we have a purpose in life. I believe our purpose is to follow everything that we love. I believe if you find something that you're passionate about, then your purpose lies in that. Either you're going to work in it, or it's going to be a side thing.
Why do we need a purpose?
I feel like your purpose is what motivates you to keep going. It's what gives you, it's like your goal. It's like what is gonna be the end result, what drives you to.
Do you believe that everyone has a purpose?
Yes, I believe everyone has it, whether they found it or not.
Is it bad to not have a purpose?
I don't think people don't have purposes. I think they just don't realize it. If they don't have a goal, that's when it's bad. If they at least have a goal and they don't think it's their purpose.
How do we know what our purpose is?
I feel like you just pay attention to what makes you happy, what you feel passionate about, what makes you want to keep going.
What do you believe that purpose is?
To love each other.
Do you think that we need a purpose in life?
We have a purpose in life. We don't need a purpose in life.
Well, we should. I
Why
can't
don't you
even.
think
Like, it's done.
why don't you think we need a purpose in life?
Because we have a purpose. Our purpose is to love each other and perpetuate life, period.
Perpetuate life, okay. So what about the people who don't know this, who don't believe this, or who don't even
They're
realize?
lost, walking dead. That's what I call it.
How do we know what our purpose is? So you believe our purpose is to love each other. And everyone has the same purpose basically.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of people don't follow that. People are selfish. It's a
Exactly.
natural thing.
Yeah.
Nope,
No? You don't believe we have a purpose?
not really. I mean, yeah, once you get older, you can make a purpose or whatever, but are we like born to do something? No, I don't think so.
No, okay. All right. So do you think, since we create this purpose, is what you guys basically saying, like, is it bad if you don't have one? Like if you you don't create one for yourself.
No, your purpose could be not having a purpose,
Just wasting space in life.
pretty much. I mean, you're free to do what you want to, you know? Everybody's free to be a piece of shit if they want to, you know? You're free to be a murderer or a rapist, you know, you have that choice. It's just, you know, some people do more meaningful things with their lives. Other people don't.
Well, I think we have a purpose in life. Part of it's to help other people do the things that they want to do, if we can help them.
Okay. And what about you?
I think we have a purpose in life, definitely.
You do? What do you think?
Is there a purpose? I think there is. I think you have to believe that there is a purpose, or none of us would be here.
True. So do you think you guys specifically have purposes, or do you guys know what your purposes were?
Our purposes were to probably be educated well, and to
Make sure our children
make sure your children
get educated.
become parents, maybe or maybe not, and or help those who do want to be educated. Always learn, be willing to learn about something every day.
So not to be too religious, but I think the golden rule is treat others as you would like to be be treated. So the purpose in life is everyone should work together. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, or if you're black or you're green, if you're short or tall, skinny or fat, and treat others the way you would like to be
Especially
treated.
fat.
And that would be, that would be a perfect world. But I think it's a good thing to try to
aspire
to aspire to.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say. Most people, they're born and they meet someone, they have a family, and then they try to nurture that family so that they're good citizens, and then they go on, and hopefully they'll have children and they become, and it seems like, I don't feel like when I die, it's going to be like shutting a light switch off, and I'm gone. There's something inside of me, and inside of you, inside of you, inside of you, that will go on. The bag of bones we're carrying, that's going to die and be buried in the ground, but what makes you, and me, the spirit, or whatever you want to call it, goes on. And a good analogy someone said is, we're all sparks from the same fire, so the spark returns to the main, or, we're all pieces of sand on a beach, and we all make up the beach. So the purpose is to everyone to live together. But when you have wars and all of this, it's like, well, where's the harmony here? How come people are killing each other? So, but my true feeling, the purpose of life is to help others, because treat others the way you would like to be treated.
And treat yourself well too.
Yeah.
By doing all the right things.
So what about the people who don't realize this purpose? What about them? They're just...
Why am I here? Type of
Yeah.
answer, Why was I born? Yeah. They have to really think what will make them happy and what will actually fulfill them. And that will be their purpose in life.
Well, my purpose in life is to represent God in the best way possible and spread His word. But in general, for people, I feel like whatever their, whatever they value or whatever they worship or whatever their, religion is, should be kind of part of what their general. Yeah.
Well, we're like close friends.
Yeah.
So, my purpose in life, it's to spread God's word. I'm a minister, like full time. So, I try to be as, as possible, but not like too,
Lead by
So,
example.
but also, I just want to be successful. Everything I do, like, Steve Jobs. So yeah, that's my purpose.
How do you know what your purpose is, or how do you feel that you've kind of gotten to the spot where you feel like you know exactly what you're doing and you know what you're here for?
With me, I've done it my whole life, like what I think my purpose is, which is ministry. But at the age of last year, I was like, all right, this is it. I have to do it full time, because I think it might have been a routine where I started to just know I have to do it, but then I started liking how to do it, so I just kept doing it. So, that's your answer.
Okay. Well, can you repeat that one more time? Because you got so spiritual with that.
How do you know what your purpose is, and when you finally reach that point, you know you're doing it?
Wow. Well, for me, growing up, I did minister a bit too, but there were, when you're growing up, you kind of make mistakes, you're trying to find yourself. But I feel like once I kind of got myself together and kind of talked to God, I'm sorry, I'm bringing him up a lot, and just really have a close relationship with him and kind of, get his advice on how to live my life for him. I just kind of realized, it's time. And I was probably let's say 14. So I remember I choreographed a dance with one of my best friends, and we presented it to church. I just felt like this is my calling. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Wait, actually, yes. Everything we said, correct. But I feel like for you to know it's your purpose is when you love it. When it becomes like a lifestyle. And to us, ministry is a lifestyle. As in, if it's not school, our other lifestyle is ministry. Like even work, we're very limited because we're like, I can't. Saturday and Sundays are cut off. We don't work.
It's like mandatory.
So yeah.
I don't think that we have a predetermined purpose in life. I do think that what I think actually is that people make their own purpose. So that means some people are going to have a greater purpose and some people are going to have a less purpose, and maybe some people will do more with that purpose than other people will.
So what about the people who, since we create, like what about people who don't create a purpose or don't know that they should be creating a purpose?
Well, but here's the thing. A purpose can be anything. So maybe just somebody who has children. So that the purpose was just to create the next generation. Or, you know, somebody even who's doing what we might consider a lowly job, you know, is still moving the system along.
I feel as if, I don't know, our purpose is to like be there for one another. I feel like because if you're not there for one another, then what?
Yeah, what's your point?
How's life keep going if you're not there for one another?
I feel like I'm gonna say something along the lines that I'm just trying to.
Because if you think about it, like whatever you're trying to do, whether like Terrence said at the beginning that like he wanted to make money for like his family to retire, like he's helping other people. Or like I want to be a nurse to help other people. Like
In some way, shape, or form,
you're helping other
You
people.
can't not help other people because you know you're gonna need help at some point.
Yeah.
Someone's
Right.
gonna help you. You're gonna want to return the favor.
You're going
It's
to school to get a job, or even not, like most jobs, like you're doing it and helping someone somewhere,
Yeah.
you know?
Even if it's like pumping gas, like you're helping that person
Yep.
get to work. Like no matter
Exactly.
what you're doing, I feel
No
like it's
matter
always.
exactly.
You're helping people.
I feel like in short, like what I want to say my purpose is like you can't really define it, but like it's just like to ball out. Like that's my purpose, to like ball out. You know what I mean? Like in all aspects of life, you can ball out in benefit of yourself, or you can ball out in benefit of someone else. Like if I see somebody on the street need something, I can ball out and help them. You know what I'm saying? Or I can ball out and benefit myself in a certain kind of way. So.
Just do
So,
your best you
I
can
label
in
it
every
just ball out
aspect of your
because
life.
I'm trying to ball out.
What do we think the conclusion of everyone else that we interviewed, what the overall purpose was? I feel like a lot of it had to do with religion.
A lot of it, God got brought up a lot.
Yes.
But a lot of people said like the purpose is to be happy, and that's
Yeah.
not necessarily like a designated like